off of her waist. She said until then, she will make this second reign the best reign ever. And I believe it.
On an 11-match winning streak with 4 championship defenses, 6 proving ground victories. Of course, that streak began with the biggest win of Red Velvet's career, defeating Mercedes Moné in Columbus, Ohio at Final Battle back in December.
I remember chopping it up with Red Velvet, and she proved to herself. She said, I've already proved to myself I knew who I was. I just had to show the fans. And once she showed the fans, she said, this second reign is about me. I've already showed the fans who I am, and now they're going to see this championship reign of who I've always known that I am. Now the world gets to witness it.
And these two know each other so well, of course, that marked matchup in CMLL. And you see Viva Van looking for that cross arm bar. She has that highway to hell move, that electric chair bridging German suplex.
So many things that Viva Van has, almost coming out of nowhere in Ring of Honor, high-tier matches and making the best of them. And now look at her with a championship opportunity.
And nice spin into the leg drop on the arm. Of course, tonight is a huge event on the Ring of Honor calendar. Short arm scissors.
That's it. That's one of my favorite locks, Riccaboni.
Oh, and the bridge, 2. And that's how Viva Van won her last match with a bridge.
Yeah, I like that. But Tim Horner's where I got my short arm scissor lock from.
And going right back, stepping over. Viva Van, target locked in.
Viva Van brings so much to the table, man. It's world traveled, and everywhere she's been, she's picked up more and continues to learn. That makes you a great competitor. There you go. That heel right to the face from the champion.
Yeah, that leg lariat, the leg hook, cover. 2. And well, fans, tonight is, of course, one of the biggest nights on the Ring of Honor calendar, but another huge one coming up June 18th, Global War Cincinnati, featuring the best of Ring of Honor, CMLL, and Stardom. That will feature matches from June 10th, June 11th. That's Global War Cincinnati, featuring ROH, CMLL, and Stardom. And what a great partnership we've had with many organizations, and that's going to be one to remember for sure. Viva Van, that rolling heel there, going for the cover of the leg hook. 2 and no.
Right there was a misdirection when Viva Van had a chance to hit the ropes and go run, but Viva Van went to the outside. Something abnormal and kind of got the champion off the game plan. Not something that you would normally do, and that's what Velvet has to look out for. It's that unorthodox offense that Viva Van brings.
And that dragon screw leg whip in to that. It's like a neck breaker on the leg there.
Yes, bringing in, trying to separate that knee. Is what Viva Van is doing, trying to find a target to place, but what, now stretch muffler.
Stretch muffler for sure. And Viva Van, who's a member of the Vietnam Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame, has competed in Ho Chi Minh City. And look at this, going right after that leg. And that, if Viva Van could take out that leg caprice, it takes away the spinning kick. It takes away Red Velvet's ability to stir it up, to hit that neck breaker.
Takes away the ability to punch hard as well. You have to base off a kick. All punches come from the hip, man. You base them off from the floor. You have a great foundation. You throw them out. So she's taking away a lot of the offense from the champion, Viva Van, and it's working well here with this game plan. And another thing about Viva Van is she has a lot of footage on the champion.
Well, that's right.
Been the champion for a long time. She can study her well.
I mean, 11-match winning streak in its own right.
Almost to a point where you can anticipate moves and look out for certain things. Oh, switch over here. 2. Viva went a little too high on that and able to rotation from the champion.
And it is Viva Van looking for the scoop. Instead, it's Red Velvet who's taking out the knee now of Van.
It's leg for leg there. You see even, man, nice.
Twisting a plant there from Red Velvet, who stays downstairs, connects with a spinning kick of her own. Gave up the knee, though.
Yeah, gave up the knee. You can see right there that Red Velvet's knee is still in a lot of pain, but right here is leg for leg, and it's a dangerous matchup, man. It's who can recover first and whose offense depends on their base the most.
As we see both women, the Ring of Honor Women's World Television title in the balance.
Red hit the heel here, man. I'm in your face, man.
Oh! Open hands. Wow. And it is Viva Van delivering a shot of her own. And both women. Oh! That's nasty.
You want to be champion?
Oh, man, I love this, man.
You want to be champion?
Wow. I wonder how much of this fight the champion was anticipating.
She should have been. Anybody that contends for the championship, anybody that main events at CMLL, the International Women's Grand Prix. But
this matchup kind of reminds me of like Rocky Balboa and Apollo Creed. Like Apollo Creed making all these matchups, taking on anybody. If someone comes that has made their name somewhere else and give you a fight of your life. And that's what's happening right now. Viva Van's going toe-to-toe with the television champion.
Off the ropes. Red Velvet running European uppercut.
That leg still bothering the champion.
Just hobbled enough that Viva Van could get a hold of the champ.
Slow down enough to be able to catch the timing. Try for that heel kick. That heel kick did not work.
And the cover here. 2. Nice tight cover, gets 2 there. Great sense of mind and awareness for Velvet.
Yeah.
Go immediately for that cover, sensing an unforced error from Viva Van.
But it's working on that leg. Viva Van went for a kick that she normally hits, but the leg damage. Oh, goodness, nice German suplex. The release on that has the champion folded like a pretzel.
And the champion is rattled in the corner. Viva Van charging in, no one home. It's Red Velvet now.
There they are.
Shots to the midsection. Shades of her late father, Prudencio Cardona, who was the WBC World Flyweight Champion representing Colombia in the '72 Olympics.
Those are inherited, educated fists right there at work. Wait a second.
Oh,
A kick.
wow. Viva Van right back in this. And the challenger now in the corner. Oh, the strength, the power.
It's going for that electric chair move, Brick.
Yeah, looking for the highway to hell. Instead, it's Red Velvet. Shots to the head. Swinging around. Hurricane Rana gets Viva Van. Uh-oh. Red Velvet.
That's that meteor right there. Red Velvet needed this control. Pull back to the corner. Viva Van is on her feet.
Oh, and Velvet has no idea. And Velvet's hobbled. Viva Van back to her feet. Oh, back fist connects.
Wow, that back fist.
That
could be a double pin.
Could it
That's
be?
a double.
Whoa! And that was a double pin.
After that back fist, Red Velvet came with a fist of her own, knocking out Viva Van. Martinez went for a double pin. I mean, somebody had to kick out. If one person didn't, it would have been a title change. I think Red Velvet realized she almost lost. Hold on a second.
2. Wait a minute. 2. Change here. Cover. 2.
These pins are coming out of nowhere, man.
Ooh, swing and a miss. And again. Whoa, Red Velvet across the chest there. Kicks out the knee. And Velvet. Ooh, trying to stir it up. Viva Van sent down.
Got her that time.
And Van in a bad way, in a bad position. Looking to take Viva Van. Straight out of her mama's kitchen. Whoa! Blocked!
Wait a second. I think it's the time that Red Velvet is taking to set these moves out. That's causing her, giving Viva Van time to recover. Right here. My goodness.
Oh, the power. Viva Van planting head towards the TV champion too. And that Spike gets 2 7/8.
That was so close. The spike was so tight on their way that Viva Van stayed a hold of Red Velvet, not letting Red Velvet even move from the move at all, keeping that pin locked in. She almost won the championship because of that.
And one big move, in my opinion, Caprice, will end this 11-match winning streak, will end this dream second run for Red Velvet.
That's dangerous right there. Red Velvet was sent into the turnbuckle. Your instinct is to turn around. But Red Velvet is out of it so much, she went chest first into that turnbuckle.
Oh, I'm looking for highway to hell again.
She's going for it.
And Red Velvet, the power from the legs sends Viva Van back to the corner.
Wait a second.
Oh my, no. Someone's gonna, no.
She's dangerous.
A career will be shortened.
She's still trying to hit that move.
And Velvet able to get out of it. The power of Viva Van to catch Red Velvet. Someone's career is gonna get shortened. And iconoclasm on the Viva Van. Cover here, 1, 2, could it be it? No.
So much going on in short amount of time. High risk by both people. The champion able to think off her feet on the ropes, still in the matchup, and now the eyes of the champion will not lie. That right there is focusing, knowing it's dangerous. She has to turn this thing off if she wants to leave champion tonight.
Show me that you freaking want to be champion.
And Velvet, who I think now realizes just the severity of this challenge, the capabilities of the challenger.
She asked Viva Van to show her, and I believe Viva Van is doing just that.
And the cover here. 1, 2, whoa!
Nothing wrong with the move, nothing wrong with the pin. The champion just not ready to succeed.
And Caprice, I think back to the comparison you made. Apollo Creed, Rocky Balboa. Midway through that first fight, Caprice, is when the light bulb turns on.
Yeah.
When the light bulb turns on for Apollo Creed. In the rematch, it was on from the start. But here tonight, did it turn on too late for Red Velvet? Is Viva Van in the driver's seat?
Viva Van knows she can become champion. She feels she just has to hit this move to win it. We know what she's going for. She's won so many matches with it. But the champion not letting it happen.
Oh, powerbomb! Powerbomb cover! 2 new champion here, no! Just 2 3/4.
The champion's in survival. Whoa. Wait a second.
Oh, back around. It's Viva Van. Look at the power. Squatting down. Trying with everything she can to lift the television champion. She does.
So many ways to get inside of this move.
It's caught. 2. Could it be Viva Van? It's Red Velvet. 2. And no, 2.5 there. Both women back to their feet. Red Velvet stirs it up. Cover. 2. Red Velvet.
Wow.
The winner of this match, and still Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion, Red Velvet.
Tonight, Viva Van proves she belongs on the international stage. And Red Velvet continues to assert her claim as the best Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion to date, Caprice.
Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Red Velvet asked for the best competition to defend that title, to make her a better champion, and that's exactly what she's been getting. What a great match by Viva Van, and an even better defense by Red Velvet.
11 turns to 12. The winning streak continues for Red Velvet. Straight out your mama's kitchen. And straight up the ladder in the record books. That's 12 in a row for Red Velvet in her second reign as ROH Women's World Television Champion.